Mm-mm. Let's see if I can figure out how to work this shit. Oh, hey. I was like, I wonder how long before someone comes in here. So, Hallie, what are your feelings? Because I saw you chatting a lot, but I didn't see what your opinion of everything was. I want opinions. I want to share opinions. Hello. Hello, everyone. This is so weird. This is the first time I've had a live where there's more than one person in here. Oh my God. Should I put my sombrero on for y'all? Fuck, man. This thing is huge. Okay. Yeah, I can't sit like that. That's awful. Put my sass hat on. There we go. Hold, please. Oh, I gotta put my hair on the back. So, how are y'all feeling? What are we feeling? Oh, thanks, Jody. That's really nice. I've said it before, but I've been following this movement for like a really, really long time. Before it was SPTV, before it was the Aftermath show, before it was the Aftermath Foundation. So I have a lot of previous knowledge of the community. Oh yeah, sassed for the win. But yeah, I don't. Oh, vertical. I forgot I could like change that. I don't know. This happens every so often in the community. Like it's a time machine. I mean, it's every 10 years, every 15 years, someone says something to someone that somebody else hates or doesn't like and isn't happy with and all that kind of stuff. And it's a consistent battle of where do you draw the line for what you're comfortable with versus what you're willing to put up with versus your actual hard line in the sand. And like, okay, yeah, go fuck yourself if that's how you're going to do it. So my issue with the audit and Aaron thing is that this protest was supposedly supposed to be for Lara to sing to her dad, for anyone else that has family members or dads in the cult, they can come and they can do that and they can be around their parents for Father's Day, for, I mean, they never even got to spend Father's Day with their freaking dads when they were freaking in the freaking cult. Like, I don't even understand. It's just so annoying. But the other thing I'll say is, no, I won't say that. Let me see. Should I give some good screenshots to Kenny of all my chins? I'm bummed all the clout chasers are gonna crash the event. Ooh, your daughter was in Anonymous? That's awesome. Anonymous is a different, yes, I have Doritos. Anonymous is a little bit of a different thing. Anonymous was not a movement done by ex-Scientologists. Ginger. Still there. Still got a chin. Anonymous was put on by almost kind of like these protests where it's mostly never ends. Anonymous was mostly never ends. It was not mostly exes. And so behind the scenes of Anonymous, there was a lot of other things going on. And then, like, of course, the next year, because Anonymous was what, 08, 09, the Headleys did their lawsuit. And that was 09 through like 2012. And that was a shit show. And I don't know who their attorneys were, but I'm kind of convinced that they were working for Scientology, because why would you go after human trafficking instead of forced labor and unpaid wages? But I digress. Anybody else have opinions? I'm talking a lot. 47 people and 22 likes. Wow, guys. I'm like making it. I got Kenny numbers. Check me out. Oh, 23. Thanks, DOA's Burn Bridge. Haggis, I hope you didn't think I was being rude to you, babe. I really wasn't. I'm just frustrated at the whole situation, and I know sometimes in chat it can come off rude, and I really hope you didn't take it rude. Do you believe some of the ones we discuss a lot are paid by Scientology or actual plants? Some of the trolls we discuss a lot? Absolutely. Hi, Mom. I'm happy you're here. Some of the trolls we discuss a lot, that's the biggest thing, is we're never going to know until the documents come out. It's the same thing that happened when Mike Rinder left in 07 with his files, and then everything started to come out after he finally let other people. Do you know if Laura found out when the live happened? April, what do you mean? Oh, no, shut up. What was I saying? Oh, Mike Rinder, Audit, and Aaron. Laura found out when she saw the thumbnail. I think Ashley told her when Ashley saw the thumbnail. Just like the rest of us. I was so nervous that Laura was going on with Aaron. I was like, no freaking way. I know her and Scott are fighting, but no freaking way. And I'm so glad she didn't, because that would have been hard to swallow. Yeah, no heads up from anyone. So when Mike Rinder left and he had all those files, that's when a lot of people found out which of their friends were still working for Scientology and still reporting back to OSA. Nobody knew. Like, Mark Headley will talk about how he suspected a lot of people before they got those documents. And you can suspect people till you're blue in the face. But we're not going to know who's actually a paid agent unless A, they come out and say it themselves, which is highly unlikely, or B, somebody comes out with documents like that. I think we need to just stop being concerned about Aaron at all. That whatever Aaron be a tool eventually, folks. Oh, Florence, 100% agreed with you. My issue is that I was done with Aaron, and then Audit went on with him, and now I'm like, it's hard to continue to support someone who has been putting in work and is doing the right thing and definitely has the right intentions, and they're being taken advantage of. At the end of the day, that whole stream was to take advantage of Audit and to take advantage of the situation in LA. And I would be remiss if I didn't say I partially think that he did it that day with Audit because he heard Scott and Laura fighting in that stream. But I could be wrong, I think all of this is extremely calculated. I think all of this is put together very meticulously behind the scenes, and everything is a game for him. So I don't think any of it is shock or surprise or anything like that. I think for me, it's just pure disappointment. Kirby's mom, that's what I'm saying. She works so hard 7 days a week, and I know she doesn't have time to watch the streams, but she definitely has ears. And she's definitely heard things before. See, Florence, and I know the more eyes on the event is a popular narrative, but that Aaron's audience is not LA. Aaron's audience is not the end all be all. Every single person that's in his chat is not a resident of Los Angeles. So that logic is null and void. I mean, shit, she should have gone on with Smoke and Scan and talked about it. Yes, way more about Tom Cruise. It's so annoying. Every once in a while, I'll try to like pop in and see if there's anything interesting going on, and you're just fucking staring at Tom Cruise. Yeah, Chiara, right? Wouldn't it have been better for her to like go on Smoke and Scan or like other like channels that stream in LA that have people that are actually interested in the LA culture? No, I don't think audit is bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm disappointed and I lost respect. But I'm not DOA. I'm not labeling people bad actors. And my opinion doesn't matter anyways, because what fucking leg do I have to stand on in this? Kirby's mom, right? Smoke and Scan would have been more fun because that's somebody she's communicated with and is actually interested in the work that she's doing. And could physically go and show up. Exactly, Chiara. We feel she's being used. April, exactly. I'm disappointed that she didn't ask enough questions from the people that she does know locally ahead of time. And I don't know, maybe she did talk to Serge and Serge sold her on it. I don't know, because who knows, but I think the protest is a bust at this point. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know who's not going to show up. I know there's people that are very unhappy about it. I know I was planning on trying to make it out there for June 15th specifically and do a 24-hour turnaround, drive there, drive back. But I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't want to be around those people. Haggis, I never said I didn't know that Laura hasn't spoken to audit. I said that I am not commenting on that because it's not my place. Yes. Aaron will make catty comments about Scott if he reports on the protest. Yes. Granny, has Streets mentioned it at all? I think he reposted the original announcement that they got the permit. Kirby's mom, that's what I was thinking. I was going to try to find like a good day in court to actually show up and I'll drive out there for it. Rachel, exactly. A bunch of irrelevance. It'll be just like the last 4 days of the encampment where there's like 5 people and nobody cares. Hi, Scott. I have my sass hat on. All right, Scott's here. Got to get the dirty toes. I think when it's over now, different people are going to spin into something else, and we all know what the spin will be. Yeah, April, unfortunately, I feel like you're probably right. Yep, my sass hat. Y'all don't judge my dust. Somebody in Kenny's chat said I needed to dust, and they're not wrong, okay? They're not wrong, but that's none of their business. All right? You were able to be at court. Yeah, because I could stream for y'all from court now that I know people will show up in my stream. Haggis, I understand your sentiment, and I would agree with you if I didn't know more. Like I said, I'm not gonna comment. Wish we could all go. Imagine if 500 of us showed up to court for DOA. Kirby's mom, that would be fucking amazing. 50 plus, take that, KK. Nancy. Could you be our court reporter? You could go character. I could do each character in the court. Ooh, imagine me playing Kendrick Moxon. So, Your Honor, I'm just not really sure how YouTube works, but we have this video of Mr. Scott Hotscatter, and he seems to be destroying this planter. Excuse me, bailiff. Bailiff, can you come show me how to play this video, bailiff? Bailiff. Thank you, bailiff. Ridiculous. Hi, Beck. That's because I've never been live except for twice. Oh, I would love to go to court and be characters. That'd be so fun. Could you imagine? Oh my God. And then I could have been outside and I could have gone and stood next to Becky and been like, what do you mean, Scott? What do you mean? I Jazzy stole? What do you mean, Scott? What do you mean? Why do you tree bond? Why do you tree bond like that? I can't. Did I miss something? Since when is Laura in charge of who Audit talks with? Just a bunch of drama you are starting. Aw, Marie, that's cute. I don't feel like dealing with people like you, so goodbye. For Becky to show her face at the protest after talking with Scientology, that'd be pretty vile. Yeah, you would think, except that it's Becky, so let's expect it. I know, Kirby's mom, over 3 minutes today. April. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Marie twisting it. I mean, and it's not, nobody's in charge of who anyone talks to, but are we not allowed to also have feelings about it? Like, first of all, it's my channel. Y'all gonna learn real quick, I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna learn that real quick. Like, you'll get deleted, I'll clap back. I don't care. I don't care. My mom told me the other day, she was like, I'm glad you're starting a YouTube because I think you were made for the internet. Because I literally don't care what people think about me. I was 300 pounds for like 5 years, okay? I don't care what people think about me. But, all right, let's go. Somebody said DOA is still live. Is DOA actually still live? Because we can go back over there. We shared feelings. I feel like I kind of got it all out. I'll leave this one public so people can rewatch it and make fun of me and take screenshots. And here you go, Ken Ken. Here you go. Bobby Coffee. You gonna call me Mother Mouth? All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Maybe I will stream tomorrow while my kid is at camp. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Thanks for being here. Go live more. Okay. I'll go live more. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.